Hey everyone, it's Mr. Miles. Just doing a quick video kind of explaining what to do for the Crucible Act 2 character cards, the It's Complicated cards. So basically, what this is, it's a practice of reading closely, close reading, annotating, and kind of reading between the lines, making inferences about what's happening beneath the surface with these characters. So really, all you have to do is really simple. You just have to. You've got 9 cards, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. And then what you have to do is you have to look at what's going on the card and try to break down what's happening, annotate what's happening, and break it down. So like we'll do kind of task 3 together just to show you what I'm talking about. So annotate the excerpt, analyze dialogue and stage directions. Okay, every single card, I think with really no exceptions, is going to have dialogue with stage directions in it. And for those of you who don't know, stage directions are the things that are in italics that are not actually being said. They are the things that tell the actors either what to physically do or how to deliver the line. And they're very important because they tell us, the author tells us this is how you're supposed to deliver the line. It gives us a nice clue as to what is going on in that character's head when they deliver it. So we're going to take a look at one together and you know see what's going on. So we're going to annotate it and we're going to look at the dialogue, what's being said, and then what is the subtext, what is the implication or the meaning beneath what is being said. So kind of going one level deeper. And then we're going to look at the stage directions. Is there anything important that can help us either understand the subtext of what's happening or what's going on between these two characters, the dynamic between these characters? Proctor says, "Woman." She turns to him. "I'll not have your suspicion anymore." Elizabeth, a little loftily, "I have no." Proctor says, "I'll not have it." Elizabeth then says, "Then let you not earn it." Um, and then Elizabeth says, "And let you not earn it." Proctor with a violent undertone, "You doubt me yet." Elizabeth with a smile to keep her dignity, "John, if it were not Abigail that you must go to hurt, would you falter now? I think not." Proctor, "Now look you, I see what I see, John." And so that's the little snippet of dialogue here. So let's take a look at something that we can annotate. Okay. Well, first off, how do I annotate? Well, what you want to do is, let's just say, a little loftily. Okay. Well, what does that mean, loftily? Well, if you don't know what loftily means, look it up. In a way that shows that you think you are better than other people. Oh, okay. So we go back here. Proctor says to her, "I'll not have your suspicion anymore." And Elizabeth is speaking in a lofty manner. She's talking in a way that sounds like she is superior or has some sort of high ground over John. And obviously, we know what's going on. She has the moral high ground over John because he's the one who cheated on her. She didn't cheat on him. So she still believes that she has kind of this moral superiority over John. So if we right click, go to comment, the little bubble will appear on the right here, and then you can say something to the effect of, "Elizabeth speaks loftily, loftily, um, which implies that she believes that she still has moral high ground over John, who still feels like he has not been forgiven." Okay, so that tells us, that there are like two dynamics going on between these two characters. Elizabeth feels like she still has been wrong and has not totally forgiven John, and John feels like he has not totally been forgiven by Elizabeth. He doesn't feel like she's totally moved past it. And so there's a little bit of truth on both ends. And so that's something that we can look at. And then, maybe you want to say, "John, if it were not Abigail, then you must go to hurt. Would you falter now? I think not." Okay, well, again, I might comment on that and say something to the effect of, Elizabeth just comes right out and says what's on her mind, which is the fact that she believes that John is still holding out a bit of love or passion or whatever you want to call it for Abigail, right? and she's just coming out and say, if it were any other girl, any other woman, you would have no issue saying that she's lying to the court. But because it's Abigail, and because you still feel something for her, you're hesitating, right? And so that's another thing that you would kind of infer based off of Elizabeth's words here. So really all you have to do for these 9 is read them, annotate them, comment on them, what you think is really being said underneath the stage directions, underneath the quotations, and then just kind of explain what you think from there. Okay. So that's really all you have to do. Make sure you do it for every single card, and then you are good to go. That is your assignment for the day. Make sure that if you have not either you missed class or you need to catch up on any part of Act 2, make sure you do catch up on all of Act 2. If you need to refresh on Act 2, make sure you do that, because there will be a comprehension check when you get back in here on Thursday for Act 2, what happens in Act 2 and all that stuff. Okay, so make sure you do that so you're not blindsided when you walk in here Thursday. Okay, but that's it. That's the gist of it. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email.